Okay, so welcome back from the break. You're still watching The Morning Rush here on Metro Television. My name is Desmond Okriku, as you can call me, Desmond the Star Boy. And of course, it is time for us to talk about the Zebra Boys. Yes, when you're getting into Cape Coast, right before Pedu Junction, you see the school, black and white. Yes, and I've got two gentlemen here. And I mean, I've just been awed by the year which they left school, 1998. Wow, that's like 25 years ago. I've got Ahmed Ejay, Santa 98 president, and also Al Hassan Bedu, Santa 98 publicity team. He's part of the team. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Morning, Des. Good to be on your show.
Yeah, you're called Santa, right?
Yes, Santa.
Okay, so Santa Ahmed and Santa Al Hassan.
Yeah.
25 years ago, how was school like?
You're really making us look very old. Yeah, so it was not much has changed. You know, ADISCO has a lot of traditions that we try to keep going. Yeah, but I still remember a couple of things I can share. I still remember, of course, we call it asui, which is dining hall food. For some of us, we never missed that. Okay. I still remember the White House. ADISCO is the only school that has a White House. The head prefect is housed in a special bungalow we call the White House. I still remember the Acropolis, which is where the headmaster's official residence is. The famous Katanga stairs that links the lower part of the school and the upper part. So ADISCO is just full of good memories, and I still remember everything.
What were you doing in school?
Well, amazingly, I wasn't that noisy in school. A lot of my mates don't really remember me back in school. I was a science student, a very usual one.
Some students,
I didn't do any of the extracurricular activities. Just went through the school, but I was soaking it in well. So no wonder we're here.
Santa Alassane.
Yeah.
When you were in school, were you the entertainment guy or?
Well, I don't know whether you ask entertainment directly because of I don't know why, but yes, I was the visual art student. I mean, arts is life. So. Book small, play small, freak small. So it was that, and then we mounted stage a couple of times. But ADISCO is always packed with talent. So, I mean, if you have Toto Blaze, Scooby Doo, all these people taking the stage, now you tend to do yours. You know, in small circles.
I see. Yes, so you're just doing it.
Yes. Okay. So it's really fun to be on the hill in the places I mentioned, and it's just peculiar to Adsada College.
Okay.
Yeah, where the traditions are the way it is, unlike those schools by the beach where they just go squat and open, and then the one around the market square where they just mingle with the market women. But ADISCO is no one is a college. Yes, yeah.
I saw this one coming. But the grammar school one.
and they go peeping CSI girls when they are bathing. That's but we the training is just to arm you to go out there and make it in any which way.
Guys, this is just a tip of what happens in Cape Coast between the red and black school and the white and black school. But you've got something amazing coming up this weekend. Tell us about it.
Okay, so ADISCO is 113 years old. That's what's up. And I know there's been a couple of events in Cape Coast recently, but like we said, the landlords are coming home. We own Cape Coast, and we are coming home to celebrate this. We are not taking it for granted at all. It's a tradition in the school. 25 years after you leave school, you come back, host the speech day, and then also outdoor, what we call a legacy project. So this weekend, everything is happening right there in ADISCO. We are hosting the rest of the ADISCO family all across the globe. On campus, we're having a very elaborate program starting right away from the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where we'd have our famous cement party. I'm sure you've heard about that. So we're having a speech day. That's a key thing. We're having a Founders Day service on the Sunday. And then the highlight of everything we're doing is that the 98-year group will be outdooring their legacy project, our legacy project. We built a 200-seater reading room complex for the school, which cost us $200,000. And under these current economic conditions, that's a big deal for us. So yes, everything you want to hear of, everything you want to be part of is happening in Cape Coast and in ADISCO this weekend.
Okay, but how have you been able to keep in contact with your colleagues from 1998 to make sure that you're able to come together and put together these projects, Alison?
Well, I think the leaders of the year group, I doff my hats off for himself. He's the biggest of the boys. They've been absolutely fantastic. You wherever you are, somehow you find your way on a platform, and then once they put you on a platform, they hit you up with what is happening, and you have to also join the groove and help out. We're still reaching out to a lot more of people, but to say that this multi-purpose reading complex, the building is up and left with the fixtures and fittings, is a miracle. Yeah. Look, $200,000. We didn't. We defied Russia-Ukraine war. We defied COVID. And we are not going to IMF. Okay. And still it is there. And chief of the total sum comes from the 98 members themselves. Okay. From people donating as high as 4,000, 3,000, and then as low as 50 Ghana. It's an all-inclusive something. That's the spirit ADISCO put in you before you leave. And when you hear falling, that's it.
That's it. You have to fall in.
You need to fall in.
You have to fall in. You have to fall in. You have to fall in. And it's like a family. You bury your differences and you fall in.
You just make sure that the school grows. Yeah.
Yes,
even from when you were there. So now let's talk about the celebrations from day by day. Okay. What we should be expecting.
Okay, so we are doing new things. This year we're having an inter-schools handball competition amongst all the top schools you can think about in Cape Coast. Infantsperm, Ogasco, Wesley Girls, and Infantsman Girls, Holy Child are all participating. Yeah. So that's happening from the Wednesday. We'll do the preliminaries on Wednesday, and then we'll do the finals on Friday. On Thursday, we are doing something that's very important to us, a career event for the students of ADISCO. We want to mentor them and then also help them find their way up, since we have gone through that same process. We are not limiting it to the ADISCO students. We are doing it for the junior high school, St. Nicholas Junior High School, and then the very lower primary as well. That takes us to Friday night, where we'll have a mega Aquaba night. We're having a carnival, candlelight procession, and then a bonfire night. That's when most of the boys will be dropping in Cape Coast. And then the big one is on Saturday, which is where we have all the dignitaries arriving for the main speech day. But the very morning of the Saturday would be commissioning that big edifice that Alasan just told you about. It's very dear to our hearts. We'll commission it at 8 o'clock. The Minister of Education will be there with us. And then we move to the main speech day. And then Sunday, very important to us, we'll have a Founders Day service, and then we do a cement party. Cement party, for those who don't know, it's a Gary Soakins party. So it's an age-old tradition. ADISCO was built by students, and when they moved to that site to build, that's what they enjoy as a meal. So every year we do that to commemorate that self-help spirit that ADISCO was built with. So yes, it's going to be a very elaborate and a fun-filled weekend in ADISCO. If you're not in ADISCO, you're not anywhere this weekend.
Yeah, I love the bits that you're bringing all the other schools, together, and also very important, the Friday one, the career, career bit. So with what I have here, I see a lot of special guests. Kofi Amwabing.
Yeah.
I see Honorable Ankojo Trevatin.
He's a Santa Clausian, by the way.
Okay. I see Honorable George Mreku Duka, Ricky Tegan, Honorable Kwamna Minta. Yeah. Okay. Hey, what also?
Yeah. For Cape Coast, we've taken over. The two MPs of Cape Coast are Santa Clausians. Wow. The men vying for the highest office of the land currently, Honorable Anchemantin, and then Kennedy Japan are all Santa Clausians. So hopefully we would have a Santa Clausian up there in the highest seats.
Interesting. Alison, before we go, any people that you want to give special thanks to, those who helped with putting together the funds for this great project that you're having for your alma mater?
First and foremost, of course, we thank you for the platform to engage the rest of the world and educate them about Sada College and get them to their interest in our matters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very important. The whole world is going to Cape Coast this weekend.
Yep.
And everything is about ADISCO. If it, like you said, if it's not about ADISCO, then I don't know what you're talking about. We'd like to thank Santa 98 here, group members. Look, I still can't believe. Not that I doubted, but it's just a miracle. I mean, the times we find ourselves in now, you get it, and the fact that still they pull through, and the executives, they have been very, very fantastic. I mean, we all have busy schedules, but they still do the legwork and still putting money here and there. So for every single Sunday 98 who dropped even Feed Ghana, just we are most grateful. We are most grateful. We got some people reaching out to us too, the likes of Honorable Minister of Education, the First Lady of the land.
Okay.
Yes. Rebecca Akufo-Addo herself.
Okay.
We have Godfrey Dami, our
Attorney General. Okay.
he's a Santa. And you know, youngest Attorney General.
Okay.
You know,
but
see how he's doing fantastic. I mean, that's the Santa trade. I mean, you are either the best or with the best. Okay. So yeah, hopefully it will be one of the best attorneys the land has ever. Judge Meriku Duka, Mr. John Alote, CEO of Forestry Commission. Okay. Yeah, Mr. John Peter Omau, and others who supported with materials, and we even enjoyed heavy discounts from some of the suppliers. So we are grateful to every single one who helped in diverse ways.
Okay. Any last thing just before
just to add, our media partner in Cape Coast Castle FM, Asamoah Gyan's Paradise Park Water is supporting us with a lot of water, Rockstead's Roofing, and then Promasidor. Okay. The lifestyle clinic at the mall has also been very supportive. Okay. So, last words, gentlemen. I want to thank the Santa 98 members. They've done marvelously well. But I want to invite the whole of Cape Coast and the whole of Ghana. Join us. Let's celebrate one of the finest things that has ever happened to Ghana in the area of education, which is ADISCO. It's going to be fun. See you in Cape Coast. I'll be looking forward to see you there.
Cape Coast is my home. Cape Coast is my home. I mean, like I was saying, if I go to Cape Coast, I'm in ADISCO.
Sure.
I guess one corner will be fun.
Yeah. We know every corner, so we'll be there with you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We got to sing some 30-second song.
Ooh, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's do the saddle on the hill. I'm sure you know it.
The saddle on the hill, well primus, welcome primis, alma mater of great men, Santa Claus and so. Hail ADISCO, hail ADISCO, we shall never be beaten, we shall always bear the palm. Hey, ADISCO, hail ADISCO, we shall never be beaten, we shall always bear the palm.
ADISCO 113th speech day happening this weekend. A lot of activities. I remember someone wrote on social media that we are storming Cape Coast, and so they're storming Cape Coast this weekend or the weekend to the weekend. Thank you very much, Santa Ahmed AJ and also Santa Anasan Beidou for joining us here on the Morning Rush. And so, my school we'll call it that. Tabasco, hi. How you doing? Anyway, want to say happy birthday to Millicent Lako Mensa. Today is your birthday, and it's coming from Jeremy Apia. Happy birthday to you, Millicent Lako Mensa. And a belated one to Sarah. Okay, today is Lakeisha J's birthday. Okay, she's with us here at Ignite Media Original TV. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Lakeisha. So that's our wrap up the show today. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Desmond Okreku, as you can call me Desifading the Star Boy.